Hello, hello, hello! How is everybody today? Hope you're doing good. Okay, now we need to get into the Discord. For anybody that wants to come on, not that, okay? There's a lot of people right now. Okay, so we're in the Discord. We also need to share this out to some people. Share it out on X. Okay, copy that. And we'll put it in the Discord as well. And actually, we'll go put it in a few spots on Twitter. I'm just gonna move that for a sec so things so I can see. Okay. One more. Just trying to see if there's any other groups that I might be able to share in a link to try and get some people to come and watch. That doesn't look like any. Okay. Let's request. Okay, so we'll go. Bring that back up so we can see the chat. Okay, so I guess now we are all starting our live stream. Well, we started it, but now we're going to actually start doing something besides just sharing the link. You know what I mean. Duh. But we are 9 o'clock in the morning. Eastern Standard Time. Most people do not be awake at this time. Unless you're in another country. Over in Europe, they would be awake. It's quite later there. Okay. So panel 5. We want panel 4. We'll do a little bit of background in there. Now, since then, I don't know what to make this street here, because I look at panel 5 and I look at panel 2, and it's, as far as I know, it's supposed to be the same street. And then, of course, we have, hey, Metal, Rick, what are you doing on? I'm trying to go to sleep. Well, first of all, pretty much every Saturday I try and be on at this time. So, you can keep it on and put it volume down, right? Mute the tab or something like that. And then, of course, we have the streets for in front of the church that's before. Nothing doesn't keep consistent background. And I don't want to completely redo panels. Isn't asking too much to have consistency for backgrounds, especially on the same page. I'm finally complete with human resources. Human resources of well, what A for what, and B, are you trying to file a complaint with human resources of Cross Comics, YouTube, the internet, X Dynamis Chaos? Where are you trying to file this complaint? Or who with? The universe. I don't think you're going to get too far filing a complaint with the universe. Although, I'd say, I know you're trying to get to sleep, but if you do want to hop on, I am in the on-air room in the Discord. Hey, Massa! Thanks. This is Canadian Shield 3. We've had a few extras, added a few extras. I'm not sure that I'm not sure whether you've been keeping up with the campaign. Just the other day, and I made a video about unboxing them, I got some metal cards in. Already shut my computer down. Okay, no problem. I just figured I'd let you know the invite's out there. Well, I think you always know the invite's out there, but that I was actually in the room, so that's no problem. Although I was just complaining massive about the inconsistency of my artist for backgrounds. We have this here. This is street they're supposed to be on. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they were on this corner here. I don't know. Around here, but it's supposed to be right where they are. Look at this sidewalk. You have the sidewalk. Then think. Now, in the bottom panel, you have the area of you have the curb, the area of grass, then a sidewalk. And they haven't changed an area. I just can my artists keep things consistent, at least on the same page? Especially since they're supposed to be in front of a church. You don't see the church anywhere. Ah! But how are you, Massive? And Matt, I'm not sure whether you're in my Discord or not, but if you wanted to come on, you could. Uh, Background's the enemy of all artists. Rick, you can't just ask people how people get massive. That's rude. No, I asked how massive is doing. Okay, how is Panda doing? I actually don't even have a Discord account. I need to set that up one day. Well, it's fairly easy. Okay, so I think we're actually going to have to label all this stuff in the background. Road! Where we're going, we don't need roads. Actually, you do need roads. They just happen to be sky roads. They just happen not to be paved either. Because they did actually set up highways, boundaries or whatever for the stuff to go on, and exit ramps and all that. So they had roads. They were sky roads. They weren't paved. You know what? I was gonna call this. Okay. Dark blue car. Just checked on my comment. Yeah, I backed Canadian show a while back. Just had to remind myself if I did or not. Looking forward to it. Awesome. Yeah. Well, we have, like I said, we added a few things. So, well, we added a poster. I know you probably got the comic, and hey, that's great. Well, and you don't have to get anything else, but I'm just letting you know. Okay, so this is going to be a dark blue car. Gonna have we're gonna have to put we'll do a lot more details. This one's gonna be red car. And that's going to be this one here. Ooh. Probably going to make a folder for each of these because, you know, we've got windows, license plates, lights for these cars. Some have more things than others. Gray car. And that's going to be this one here. And then there's tires that we're going to have to color in too. But this gives us an idea of what we want here. Okay, so any suggestion for color of cars here? I guess we could go white car. And we should probably do a black car too. There's our white car. We're having this one right here. White. Black car. You could at least have one of those champagne goldish colored. Okay. I was thinking that. We'll make this, looks like a truck here. I really blacked that one out. Okay. Goldish car. That will be this one. Yeah. Okay. Motor cycle. I spelled that wrong, I know. And we should probably add a couple more dark blue and gray cars. Because there is a lot of those on the road, we don't have a lot of... Don't always see a lot of differentiatiness. Okay, so what color are we going to make this motorcycle? There we go. We'll make it blue. Gray car 2. This will be gray car 2 right here. And then we'll have blue car 2. And we'll just take from that blue right there. And we'll make this one blue here. And then we'll have gray car 3. Gray car 3. And we'll grab that color from that one. And we'll color in this car back here. Okay, so there we go. All the cars are colored. And I'm going to be back in a couple minutes. I got to use some facilities. Okay, I am back. Doesn't sound like anybody's here. Why does my microphone never stay consistent? Do, 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 do. Yep, just me and the on air. Okay. Okay, so now we need sidewalk color. Which should be on the previous page. Yep, there we go. Our sidewalk. You know what? We'll grab our grass color too. Here that we've been using. Okay, so let's go down to panel 5. And we will add one thing here. And we will do here, do that. There looks like it's supposed to be the sidewalk. There's curb. Let's go to the sidewalk. Two. Stupid grass. That looks like grass there. Grass there. Grass there. Here. Okay, so now we want to do trees, I guess. Add a layer for tree color. And it looks like he's got some garbage out along the side. Supposed to be garbage day, or the next day is garbage day. People putting this stuff out early. Okay, so I really like the way the trees look, nice shadows. Yeah, I like that. Like although I'm complaining a little bit of the inconsistency of the backgrounds, because this is all supposed to be in the same place. Maybe you're looking at it from a slightly different angle or whatever. And some there's no backgrounds in. I've had to create this one in here, create a sidewalk, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put beyond the sidewalk. But it's, you don't know what, for me, it's like this panel here and this one here look like it's a completely different place. Yet it's supposed to be the exact same spot, almost literally. Because we have right here, this is the page before, you know, Canadian Shield's just come outside of this church. He's standing here, Messenger appears, although you can't really see Messenger there. And then they talk, and Messenger creates a portal for Canadian Shield to go through. So between this, and I'm creating the background here. So I want to go off of what's supposed to be there, what's been established, and what I want. And then you look at this, and then it's like, did he think it was in a different place? Yet it was just the same conversation continuing. I don't know. I shouldn't complain. What's this for? This is panel 5. Okay, we're up to panel 2. And we're gonna go sidewalk. I just hate the fact that readers might be questioning stuff. Okay, now I gotta do a bunch of this. I'm gonna make another folder and call it houses. Actually, I should be making one right here, calling it vehicles. I probably spelled vehicles wrong. There, now we can close that, and it doesn't take as much space up right now. Okay, so let's take a look at that area. Google Map. Okay, this is where we are supposed, not that you guys can see. I'll show you guys. Where we're supposed to be. Do. Display. That's up. Window. Okay, that's if somebody's on with me, but we can change it for now. So this is where we have. This is the church that we're taken from in real life. And looks like maybe he went from here up here. Oh, not exactly. He made more of a modern suburban neighborhood. I'm pretty sure I gave him pictures. White and gray houses, brownish. It's too early to color. Well, is it too early to draw, Alpha? Why don't you come on and draw some Canadian Shield Ashcan? White houses. I will not, but I'm in bed trying to go to sleep. You sound like Metal. Metal was here saying, "Oh, I'm trying to go to sleep. What are you doing on?" Yesterday was my birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Apple Proto. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Yeah, I remember you saying that because I was going to end it on your birthday, the campaign. You Canadians wake up too early. Trust me, a lot of us don't. I wake up usually 8 a.m. my time, which would be 7 your time. But, it's an hour later for me. Okay, so we are going to bring. Let's go to here. We want this house color, so we're going to grab it quickly. Screen cap, print. And we're going to come here. And then we're going to go new. And then we're just going to zoom in here. And use our select tool. And then this is probably not going to be the brownish that we want. Because it's more looking gray than brownish. Then we'll come here to see what you guys are saying. See what color we get here with me. Okay, I do not like that. It's not the color that I am seeing, so let's see whether we can duplicate that. Okay, let's. There are some gray houses. Nice. Okay. Close enough. We'll go brown houses. Okay, so let's go. And we make this house brown too, right here. Hopefully you can see where I'm doing. Well, you can now, where I just did anyway. Okay, so let's come here and see what other color houses we have. There is this one, this nice grayish. Here, let's grab that. And so we can see everybody. And we will create there, and again, we'll zoom in. Hopefully get yes. Nope, that's not the right page. That's one we are working on off screen. Although we are recording ourselves, myself, whatever. Great. Houses. Okay, so we'll make this one gray, of course. There we go. That'll be gray right there. Yes. You know what? There can be two gray houses right in a row, right? Nothing's stopping from two gray houses in a row. And then this one gray. Okay, so, and I think, although I don't know whether it's supposed to be, make another layer here and we'll call it church. I'm going to assume this one down here is the church. So we're going to zoom in here. Make sure we can get color here. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. So what else you got on the agenda besides sleeping half your day today, Alpha? And, well, not sleeping half your day, but what's on the agenda today for you, Massive Panda? Okay, so, trying to establish whether this should be the moon or the sun. You know what? I'm making it the moon. Because it's after church, so it's evening. Might be early spring before I need to get some character designs done that I should have done a while ago, but never got around to doing. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, not character designs, but turnarounds. I'm gonna go yellowish. Just the moon. There we go. There's the moon. To the moon with you! To the moon! Just because they're so far back, we're going to make all the tree stuff darker, especially because of nighttime. So except for adding a heck of a lot more details like windows and stuff like that, colors for the windows and all that, and putting the edges a lot better. What do you guys think so far? And also, can you make sure you like and subscribe? Okay. So now we need to get to panel 5. Definitely looks like a nice, quaint neighborhood. Yeah. So we can actually take this down for now, I guess. And the thing is, I don't know where this... Hey, Tank, how are you? If you want to hop on the Discord and talk a bit while in chat, or while I'm doing this for the next hour or so, feel free, Tank. Not sure what color to color some of these houses because this does not look like the exact same spot as here or whatever. Guess it doesn't matter. We're never going to see this spot ever again. And nobody knows exactly where it is. It's just my... whatever. Not liking the fact that I don't... There's no consistency on this page. Cool off white should work for the houses. It would help
put them in the background. Yeah, I just finished, well, it's not finished. There's a lot more details to be added, and I need to get the lines color with the type, but this is the one that I just did. Oh, I get that everyone doesn't have the same attention, but Alpha, it's this stuff is supposed to be happening outside of this church here. He gave a little bit of a background here. And then we get this shot of where they're supposed to be. And then we have this shot again of where they're supposed to be. These two shots on the same page for the same area are not consistent. Drives me crazy. Okay, let's. How do I put that stuff in again? So you say 230, 250, 245. Yeah, I guess that's nice. Brown house. Oh, and I need to go here. Back here. Oh, I think that's part of that. If not, it's a different house. I don't. I care, but I don't care. Maybe even a touch darker. Reduce each color by 10. And then let's grab our gray. Oh, we actually have a car in a driveway there. I didn't notice that. I might do your darker one for behind this one. Darker white house. So you're suggesting this should be 220. 240. 235. Oh no, that's part of the tree. Let's I'm gonna just put this above them for now. We're gonna go car. What color do I want the car? It looks. I don't want it to blend in with there, so I think we're gonna grab this blue. So we're just gonna do it one all color right now. We will go back later and do the tires, the mirrors, and all that sort of or the windows, all different colors. I'm just trying to get some base colors in here, so I have an idea of what I want. And so let's go up here. Let's grab this. Put a layer there, bring it down. I'm gonna call it sky. A lot of comic artists often neglect one important character, the environment. By environment, I think do you mean mood, or what do you mean exactly, Tang? Tree top. The dark. And so, trying to figure out some of the. Trying to think whether this stuff is see-through or not for the treetops. can always take it out. So let's see what happens when we put it in. Treetops. I guess in this case it needs to be above the. Save for the fact that it's really, really rough in the colors. How does that panel look to you, Tank? Or anybody else out there? Yeah, well, my artist definitely does not consider the environment. Because on this page, between this page and the page before, he was very inconsistent. And sometimes he doesn't even put it in backgrounds to give feeling of stuff grounded in somewhere. Then I've got to do something about more background in the panel 4 based on these two panels. Okay, panel 2. Background. Okay, so guess we'll get the road done. We'll zoom in here. We have the sidewalk. I think we might need to get the sidewalk done first. Especially where it connects with the road. Because we've gone over a little bit, which is alright. There we go. There we go again. Da 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 da. And of course, now I need to deal with the grass, guys. There we go. Sidewalk. Walk the side. Okay, that looks good. Let's sidewalk does it. At least not that we can tell. Well, I want it to go with just do the sidewalk and the road first, but it looks because they were the simpler things. And well, I've done them for the most part, or will be doing them. I think have to start after I get them a little bit better done here. I think I will have to go back and start from the top stuff down. There we go. That is looking good. Okay, where did we go? There we go. There we go again. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this to here.
Hey, Rick.
Hey,
How you doing, man?
not much yourself?
Oh, just getting some tablets set up for the kids. I've got the new educational tablets.
Okay.
Got a little bit of echo coming in on your end.
Yeah, let's see. You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you hear me still?
Yes, sir.
And I can hear you still. Things might change in the next second. My computer likes to be very inconsistent about some things.
Mm.
Can you still hear me?
Rolling with. Yes, sir.
Okay. And probably the echo's gone now. Just, especially with Discord, it doesn't want us want to make sure whether I can hear or not somebody through my TV or whatever. I gotta put you up a bit, your volume. There.
All right.
I should be able to hear. Oh, I know. I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one. There, I'll be able to hear you now better.
Okay. Good.
You shaved.
I did. I cleaned up a little bit.
Not that anybody can see it but me, because I don't got. I can bring that up.
You're
But
good.
but then again, you're not doing
You're
much right
good.
now, right? Are you
No,
gonna?
no. That's why I got the waifu up on screen there, because right now I am setting up some tablets for the kids. We got them some educational tablets. They come preloaded with a bunch of awesome K through 12 software and whatnot. As you might be aware, we homeschool.
Yeah,
So, because I actually want my kids to know what the heck they're studying.
yeah.
And I'm very diligent. We're very, very diligent about that. And on the weekends they go out and they go see their friends and all that stuff. They go play in the park and other things of the sort. And during the week they study. Try to give them good study skills, like don't be afraid of the dictionary. The dictionary will not bite you and throw you in the closet.
No,
Uh,
unless you get it mad.
well, and don't consider yourself, another thing, a lot of students don't do, and this is something that people need for upper education, like college and whatnot, and that is, don't consider yourself done studying until you understand the materials that you were going over, right?
Yeah,
And unfortunately, my kids are starting to see it, that their peers who go to public school don't retain what they're studying. They don't even, the school will say, oh, well, I'm reading at this, you're reading at this level. And the reality is that no, they're borderline
not.
functionally illiterate. Yeah. No, I don't want that Wi-Fi. Well, no, it says my Wi-Fi is up. Why am I not picking that up?
I hate when I accidentally click
Weird.
something and I get totally the wrong spot.
Try this again. If I reinitialize it, I've been having a problem setting these things up. I mean, with my youngest, of course, I had to set in like all the super parental paranoid oversight. You know,
Yeah,
in true to form, as soon as she got the tablet, she was downloaded app after trying to download app after that, and she has to come bring it to me or ask me remotely, which did let her know that you could just hit the button that says ask through a message, because it's what the button says ask message, and I'll take a look at the app and I'll either approve it or disapprove it.
yeah. I take it when you disapprove, she doesn't like it too much.
I don't know. I explain why I disapprove,
Yeah,
and she may she may be a bit bittersweet about the results, but she'll accept them.
oh yeah. Obviously, she has
And I'm
to
like,
accept them no matter what, but she might not like it.
right. Well, and I explained, hey,
Yeah.
like yesterday, she wanted to download a coloring app. And so I took a look at I was not familiar with the application. It's one of those paint by numbers,
Yeah.
right? They're a lot of fun. So I go and look it up real quick. Oh, it's just adware. That's all it was. It was just adware. And I'm like, look here. And so I looked up a good, free paint by numbers app. And got her set up with that, and she's super happy. She got a good
Yeah.
app.
Yeah. She still got
Pardon
the
me.
paint. She still got the paint by number one, but what she was wanted, but not quite the same app, but a better app. So that's not
Oh,
just
where
gonna
is
spy on her.
my? I'm hiding stuff from myself again. Well, that's partially how I got the nickname Ferret. So
Yeah, well, I think we all do hide stuff on ourselves at times. We go to hide it from somebody else, and we ended up hiding it on ourselves too.
oh, it wants me to do a direct connection. It wants me to plug in directly. I have one of those cables around here somewhere. Ah, dang it! I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I have to go find cable.
Okay, there we go. Take that out there. Okay, so we got the road somewhat done, but we need to start up at the top here and do all these other things. So we're even gonna probably under houses create new folders for each one, for each color anyways. Church. So I don't think this is actually the church that we're seeing. It's seen on the previous page here, but we'll just keep it that called that for now. Okay, so now we're gonna click out here. Go. Go. And we will grab this roof color. Although it's not the same building, I don't think that because it's too high or whatever. We'll still use the roof color. It's a little consistent. Oops.
All right.
There we go.
I don't know where that cable is, so I'm gonna have to do this wirelessly. Probably gonna have to put a new app on my phone for this one because open the Google app on my old device. Okay. Typically wants me to use the Google app. Please wait while the nozzle is calibrating. The nozzle is still calibrating. That was for all you Venture Brothers fans out there. up. Device.
Okay, that one is good. Uh,
Yeah, I really do. I do appreciate the future. Yes, those are the same shapes. I can do this. See, I love it when it's my speed. Aren't these the same shapes and colors? Yeah, yes, they are.
yeah.
Accounts. No, I don't. No, 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 no. Oh, I guess. I'm gonna have to go pull a whole bunch of stuff off because my phone is set up for. I mean, that's all set up for like my business and stuff. Like I don't even have any games on there. I have one game.
What game is that?
I haven't played it all that much. It's the. Gosh, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's the game where you kind of have to rebuild civilization. It's the sequel to Plague Inc.
Okay.
I'm meaning to get into it, but I don't have any time for that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was playing a lot of Minecraft, but while I'm coloring Canadian Shield 3 up now, I said, okay, no more Minecraft till I'm done it.
Yeah, no, I dig on that. I've got, oops. I've got, I have Minecraft Bedrock, and I have Java Edition on my computer. And I'm not even sure that I've installed Java Edition yet.
I'm not sure
That's
which
that's
one
the
I
silly
have.
part.
I think I have Java. I'd like to get a server together and a bunch of people that I know play together.
Yeah.
Especially
I
with
haven't-
maybe Create version, with the Create mod.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, my kids have been trying to get me into that one. All right, we're gonna skip that account. Nope, we're not doing that account.
You would
That is a
probably
business account.
you'd probably like Create. It adds, a whole bunch of moving parts and all that. You can create
Oh yeah, no, and it's
like
got
conveyor
like
belts and
the high resolution animals. Well, high resolution. They just
well,
have more moving parts and stuff.
well, no, that would probably be a different mod for the high resolution animals, or they might have it for Create because there's a lot of people who created mods for even just the Create version too, which are just you can create elevators and all that and Create. So and create different floors on it, go up, down. There's a lot of stuff. You can create drilling machines.
Oh, wild. Yeah, I get into. I'm a vanilla Minecraft player because I really haven't even played vanilla all that much, but I really get into redstone machinery.
Yeah.
Using the redstone and the sticky blocks and pistons and sticky pistons. And I used to have a server. I used to pay for a server, a Bedrock server, to play with my kids. And so that way they would always have a persistent survival world. And they learned not to grief my base. Because they're kids, they're going to grief each other because it's funny. And they would grief my build. And they learned quickly that you do that, and I will send flying machines over your territory and turn your base area into the surface of the moon underwater. And that water level is one less than the build height limit, because that's as high as I could get it on the flying machine, where it would just like dump water and it would just be a solid cube of water. Oh, and it was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Don't copy. I don't want to copy my information over. I just need a master account. Come on. Like, it forces me into doing this thing. And then, no, do not use location. Not use device backup and storage. Not send data. Hey, this is a tablet intended for children. Can we put all this intrusive software on there?
Sure, why not?
And you are out of your mind.
Well, you're probably talking to the tablet, but me, of course, I'm joking.
Oh, yeah. No, I am talking to the tablet. You are out of your mind if you think I am going to permit you, Google, from farming my kids for advertising data. Oh, dang it. Yeah, no, skip all that. Don't want that functionality.
Skip, do my darling.
Well, see, I skip all the automatic stuff, and then I just manually set up everything the way I want it to be, because I tried the automatic once, and
it's in too much junk.
Yeah, I put in too much junk, and these things aren't big. It's only got 32 gigabytes of ROM on here, and whatnot. Right, so let's go into okay, now it is properly setting it. Okay, good. Yay, that's great.
Yahoo!
Oh, you roboted.
I robot it?
You did.
Oh. Guess it didn't like my Yahoo!
Oh, you're not roboting. You're gosh, what is that called? Dude, I need more coffee. You max out your levels on your microphone.
Oh.
Gain. You might need to turn down the gain on your mic a little bit. Turn the Bluetooth off. We don't need that. For internet. I love the name of my Wi-Fi.
What is it?
Called Roll Initiative. You know, like in a role-playing game, you can roll to see who goes first. Yeah. It's on my mainframe. Let's just say it's booby-trapped. Where a hacker would go to get information that they should not have, that is booby-trapped, and I don't have the code to unlock your computer after you have accessed my information. Enjoy your new brick. I've been hacked in the past, so
yeah.
I may have booted up an Onion type browser and talked to some less than reputable people about getting some fun toys to protect my computer in case of a security breach.
Yeah.
mean, I haven't had that in a long time because I use third party. I use third party firewalls. I have 2 firewalls on my computer, and 2 antiviruses. Because, you know, if you got to see a doctor, get a second opinion. And I've got one, well, technically 2, because one of the antiviruses doubles as a competent anti-spyware. There's different codes, right? Different scanning.
Yeah.
I've got that. Yep, tons of books already loaded up on here. I love it. Love it. I love it. Wow, I love it. The home screen is just book after book after book after book, and that's what my boy needs. He's autistic and dyslexic, so got both hands tied behind his back when it comes to reading. He is catching up, though. I'm real proud of him. He's been working really hard. He took it upon himself to start reading the children's dictionary.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think when it came to him, he was like, enough is enough. Whoa, no, shush. You shut your face. Okay, good. Now we are going to go into the settings. Yes. Into the settings, yes. Pardon me.
Certainly.
Remove the account. Yes. Going to make a new account. Yeah, man, I'm just getting things put together. Hey, you mind if I put on a little bit of background music? It's copyright free. It's from Legion Zero. This is off
ahead.
of the Lady Serpent brand that Liam Legion has. And of course, you guys can go to Legion Zero Music, spelled with an X. Here on YouTube and over on SoundCloud, and go shoot him a message saying, "Hey, man, I'd like to use your music." And the only thing he asks is link, put some links down there. It's standardly called a Creative Commons license, by the way. Those who don't know, but just link to his stuff, and you're free to use his stuff. Like he and I had discussed, you know what? We can all die of exposure together.
Yeah. That's a good type of exposure.
It's a rising tide type of deal. He's still kind of putting his brand together. He's in advanced studies, I guess you could say, on doing mastering for his music. So he doesn't consider any of this stuff really to be final product. So he's also available for commission, and his rates are affordable, and he's willing to take payments. You know, if you can't afford a song or something like that, like right off the bat. So he is he's easy to work with. And he knows his stuff. Like he can help you. He can help you get that sound you're looking for. He's unfortunately he's got a real job, but he is working on putting a more diverse portfolio up on his Legion Zero socials like YouTube and SoundCloud and Facebook. That's not too loud, is it?
I can't even hear it.
Oh, okay. How's that? Should be going out to that. Yep, that's going out.
I can't hear it through Discord myself.
Well, you can hear my voice, so that is all right. We'll try that. I gotta fix that.
Well, I've got two houses looking fairly nice.
Nice. Good. What kind of computer are you working with? What kind of rating you got?
I'm not sure exactly. Sketchbook 360 put it together for me when I got some cash a few years ago.
Okay.
It cost me, I think, $750 Canadian, so about a grand. No, it cost me about a grand Canadian, about $750 US.
That's good. That's good. Inexpensive.
Pardon it?
I said that's good and inexpensive.
Yeah. And like he sourced the parts and all that himself, for good parts and all that. So
that's cool. That's cool.
So instead of buying a pre-built one, which would
pre-built is outrageously expensive.
Like
I built my computer. And built it in 2020. If I were to get this computer pre-built, it would cost between $7,000 and $8,000. I built the whole thing for $45.
Okay, you're roboting now, Tank.
Am I roboting now?
Yeah.
Okay. How bad is it?
I could barely understand what you just said. Well, not, but when you were explaining about building the computer or whatever.
Okay. So is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. I just had to reinitialize my audio codecs real quick. I built my computer back in 2020. And if I were to buy it pre-assembled, it would have cost me between $7,000 and $8,000. But I built the whole thing for less than $4,500. That includes all peripherals.
Yeah. I'd like to get another one built eventually when I can get, like when I have $4,000 or $5,000 to.
Oh, dude! For $4,000 or $5,000, I could point you in a direction where you could have a computer that puts mine to shame.
Yeah.
And mine's a bit of a beast. I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM. I've got a Ryzen 9 3900 Pro. That is basically, functionally speaking, it's 24 cores running at 3 gigahertz apiece. And I've got a GeForce RTX 3060 Ti, which it's a little dated now, but it's competent, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can easily, match or beat PlayStation 5 graphics. So that's important for me. I don't know. As much as I love retro games, I am a bit of a graphics snob, but I don't need like super photorealistic. I just want high frames per second.
Yeah. Yeah, the way I figure it, if you're going to be spending $500 or less, I want to spend $500 or less on a computer. Yeah, go buy a pre-built one. You're probably not going to get much better. You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, really for $500, you could build something competent. I mean, it wouldn't play games, but it would definitely. I mean, it wouldn't play like the latest and greatest games. You could play plenty of games on it. But refurbished parts, factory refurbished parts. Um, those are pretty decent. I've done that. I mean, that's how I got the my new graphics card. Was it was a $500 graphic when I got it. It was a $500 graphics card. I got $300 for the complete version, and I got it straight from NVIDIA. Well, I should say an NVIDIA authorized dealer, but
Yeah. But yeah, it's something like. But when you start getting up to closer to $1,000 that you're willing to spend on having a computer, you're better just to, in my opinion, get it built from parts.
here comes the fun game. That is coming up with a username for my son's new Gmail. He's 13 years old. He gets his own Gmail. Granted, I'm still Big Brother as far as all things are concerned.
Yeah.
Woohoo! It was not taken. I nailed it on the first try.
Well, that's good.
I'm happy about that. Of course. Got his password set up now. I mean, it's so funny. I told my 15-year-old, I was like, look, you're 15 and you're more, yeah, me too. He's more responsible than most 18-year-olds. He always has been responsible.
Yeah.
He's an exception that makes the rule, right? And so I told him, I was like, look, 15, on his 15th birthday, I said, look, you can change the password to your email. You have my permission. So you can change the password to your email. It's all yours. He's proven himself to be responsible. Being like I've been looking over his shoulder all the time. We have a very open dialogue as far as stuff goes.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's cool. Just in case I need your help, he's passing. I was like, oh my God. And occasionally he asks me for help. He's like, hey, what's this? And I'm like, I look at it. Oh, that's a very clever phishing scam. It's like, oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't click on that link. And I'm like, I'm glad you didn't either.
Yeah, the website have a lot of work to do. Cleaning it up for you.
Yeah.
What? Let me see that.
Okay, that reminds me, I have to text these accounts to the wife so she's got the information as well. I could have gotten myself a phone that's actually worth something, but instead, hooked my kids up.
Oh, that's
You know
good.
what's important. I mean, my
Sure.
phone does the job, so it does. Good. Do, do. Everybody. Completely coincidentally, son, my middle son, whose name is Greg, his favorite creature has always been a dragon. And he didn't know. I mean, we've told him times, but it didn't really sink in until he was older. That Drake means dragon.
Hey, Tank,
Yeah.
did you see my unboxing of these yet?
Oh, hold on. Let me tab over there.
Well, I'm on thing now. I put up an image so you can see on Discord.
Oh, okay. Um, you just send that text to the wife.
Yeah.
And I can tab over to boop. We go. Oh, dude, that came out great. Look at that.
Metal cards.
Wow, dude. That looks fantastic.
And they're good enough that I can sign them on the back too. Although I haven't signed this one. I've signed one already. The one that I'm keeping. I got them up on my
Right.
campaign for $10 Canadian plus $5 shipping worldwide.
Okay.
I think that should be enough to cover my costs for shipping. You know, it's light. You know, just put in a small, well, probably not a small envelope, but small package. You know what I mean? Small bubble package or something like that. So I've been showing them off a lot. I just thought I'd show it to you to get your reaction. And I did a whole
That's
unboxing for it too, so
good. The nightlight turns on automatically. I know that he's not going to have like that very much, but there we go. It's for his eyeballs and his brain time. That blue light will destroy your sleep schedules. Double check all the apps that are on here. And, whatnot. Nope, we're good to go. He is now lit up. At the right time? That is not the right time.
hey Apex.
Yo, Apex, what's up, dude?
He's singing the Canadian Shield song in the
Oh
chat.
my gosh. Dude, that thing is such an earworm. It is such an earworm. And it totally works. There it is.
And then he's singing "Nighttime is the Right Time" by Adam Sandler. Yes, I have Tank on with me, Apex.
What's up, dude? Always good to see you. Make sure everybody goes over to Find My Comic and go check out, while you're getting yourself a copy of Canadian Shield, go pick up a copy of Fembat. Have you, Epix, have you unlocked the
There are far too many
trading card yet?
looking.
Damn Lawless trading card?
I haven't. Unfortunately, I haven't unlocked my trading card yet.
Well, let's get both of these guys to get their trading cards unlocked for real.
Yeah, I'm 622. It's 650, so 28 bucks Canadian away.
28 bucks. Oh my goodness gracious. Dude, for real. Go get, here's what you can do. Go buy 4 digital packages. One for you and 3 of your best friends. For real. Christmas is around the corner. And some comics and some tablets. Quite pleasant. I know the purists out there are like, oh, I gotta have them in my hands. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, well, I get that. I like having a comic in my hand to read, but sometimes funds don't allow it. Sometimes the fact that you gotta the overseas stuff is expensive or whatever. So it's like, okay, fine.
I've got to reinstall them onto my phone, but I have a bunch of digital comics on my computer. And I usually put them on my phone because, I'm so rarely out of the house that I don't even bother paying for a phone service. I run everything through my internet. Because I have enough to bill when I go.
Yeah.
And so, keep myself entertained, I'll install music, maybe a movie, and a whole bunch of comics onto my phone.
Yeah.
If I'm on the bus, or if I'm waiting for something, or if I'm out and about, I got a moment to chill. Pull out a comic book and enjoy it. It's the 21st century, folks. It's the 21st century. Digital comics. If you're not doing, and a lot of people have the argument of, oh, it'll get pirated. It's gonna get pirated anyways. If it's worth stealing, it'll be stolen. Okay, there's as even the major companies, and they resort to striking websites and stuff like that. Do that too, by the way. If you just know where the pirate sites are, and submit a DCMA claim. And say, hey, look, you're stolen content. That's all you do. And it's simple. It's a simple form. And move on.
We could do nothing.
And one of the things that you can do is you can press gosh, I have it hotkeyed to my computer. But you can take a look at the data, or I should do a stream on this sometimes, because you can see how many times like that comment on the pirate website has been viewed.
Hey,
if you're selling digital, you can take the number of views on that site and submit it with your business taxes as loss, right? Screenshot it, timestamp, copy URL. You got to have all your data there just in case you get audited by your tax authority, well, no matter what country you're in. But in the United States, the IRS, you can claim that as loss. You can say, hey, I lied. I have a $5 digital comic, This was viewed 100 times. I lost 100 copies. I had 100 copies stolen. That's $500. $500 off your business taxes for that year. It may not be a lot. Dude, ounces equal pounds, pennies equal dollars.
Yeah. Hey, well, heck, for me, like, if somebody wants to put mine up on somewhere that is, Pirate Bay or something like that, I'm like, go ahead. More people that get my
Right.
stuff, the better. Maybe they'll come and actually buy one. Yes, that is Tank, Tim.
Tim, I do have a question for you, but this one is since we're off air because I don't want to reveal your magic. But I think I know some of your magic.
Apex also said he's $210 away from the Dan Lawless trading card.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely gorgeous Fembat. Painting that Dan Wallace did, just wow. Like that painting of Fembat that he did that should be like the cover of a heavy metal magazine.
So
It's absolutely gorgeous.
there's all the gray houses done.
Hey, no, dude, see, yeah, and muted colors, right? So you're desaturating the colors a little bit. That helps them blend into the background. Same thing with the trees in the background.
Yeah.
Not just a darker green, but a less saturated green. Same thing with the grass as it gets further back. The further away it goes, the less saturated it is. And that really does that creates a layer of depth that just will suck the reader right into your book.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm trying to make it the street. There's all different color houses on streets, right? So I'm trying to make sure, I do a little consistency that way.
Right.
And add different colors
into the back.
Yeah.
It should go from like neutral gray, like we have it here in the foreground, to still super saturated. So it's an off gray. But it should be kind of like a purplish gray to where that intersection is in the background and a little bit darker.
Yeah.
Just those simple adjustments right there would create a crazy amount of depth in that picture. When you've got color, take full advantage of it.
And Tim says you can ask. He doesn't mind.
Are you using Ingram Spark?
I think he is through RJ.
Oh, see, he's using Ingram Spark through Critical Blast. I knew it.
I know he's on he's on Walmart, Barnes and Noble, and that. So maybe RJ. I'm not sure whether RJ's using it to put it all out there, because, and I'm not sure whether Tim would know for sure whether RJ is or not. Because he just lets RJ handle that, and he just said yes
smart.
through RJ.
Knows what he's talking about. Yeah. So yeah. Ooh, that is that meme. That's that meme. Tap in the side of the head. That's smart. That's what you do. That is the real world of publishing.
Well, this isn't exactly the Canadian Shield's neighborhood yet. This is just supposed to be the neighborhood in which he happened to go to church in this issue, or supposed to be, because as I was complaining earlier, my artist is not quite that consistent in his backgrounds. So I don't know whether it's the right background or right spot or not.
Right. This thing has a funky way of opening. That's not very intuitive. Okay. Oh, that's kind of neat. Still held in the hand, but it's supported on the table. So it's actually kind of resting. That's a little thing.
Tim says, I felt like I'd gone as far as I could go through crowdfunding.
Well, yeah, no, and that's fair. Crowdfunding is just your first step. You know,
My moon
it's
is
just the
done.
first steps.
Now, when I look at the window, anyone's watching, and yet there are far too many eyes looking back.
But I hate to do this since everybody's starting to come in now. But
Looking back.
I got to got stuff to do today, or stuff I want to go to. So I think gonna be ending. Anything you want to promote, Tank?
Yeah, everybody, make sure that you go back to Canadian Shield and found that. Let's get these guys their trading cards. Get the word out there. There are inexpensive tiers that you can get. Christmas is around the corner, so get the stuff, man. Get these guys posted. Get them launching, and don't forget to sign up for Reaper Destroyer #2 over on Indiegogo, and Ominous is back up on Fund My Comic for 9 more days. Bit of a resurgence there, so make sure you go check that out from Elliot Rodriguez. Absolutely fantastic book. And Deathmonger is the most iconic villain I've seen in a hot minute. That guy is scary. So yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, and tonight the studio over on Dawn Draw Stuff on his channel. We got the studio. We've got a guy whose name I cannot properly pronounce, but he's really awesome. And so we're drawing up some really cool stuff. And who else? Frederick Demont is launching his book Rattel as well. So there's a bunch of stuff going on tonight, folks. So make sure you go check that stuff out.
Yeah, and go back to the Canadian Shield. There's 8 more days left on the campaign, but I am gonna switch it into a store. Although we will be taking off the Go to Church reward, so you will not be after the 13th or the 12th or 13th. You will not be able to get drawn into the campaign. So if you want to get drawn into that campaign, you're gonna have to do that ASAP. So
also get the word out, folks.
Yeah, and that's only $100 Canadian to get drawn in, and that's what, 75, 80 bucks American. So plus shipping for the comic, because you get the comic as well signed, and who knows what other goodies you might get. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna say bye. Thanks for Tank coming on, and thanks for everybody in the. I want you to go to a real church, Tim, not a digital one. But yeah, thanks for Tank for coming on. Thanks for everybody in the chat for coming by and chatting. I will be back on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, finishing up coloring this, and hopefully I'll have some more videos out. I'm going to be starting to try and have a video out, probably 2 extra videos out a day. So
awesome.
Trying to create some more content for my channel, get my view time up there. So and everybody, just make sure, if you haven't watched any of my previous stuff, go watch some of my previous stuff. Build up my watch hours for me. Thank you very much.